Should I do it straight up?
Good evening.
Not yet. No, I didn't.
Okay.
Just assuming. Okay, and starting live.
Good evening, everybody. It is May 15th, and y'all know what time it is. It is Meeting in the Ladies Room, KY Radio, and we're doing 2 segments tonight, y'all. So we got something special. So our first segment, I want to introduce y'all to Kirk from the Old Louisville Spring Fest. We got some information for y'all that I need y'all to pay attention to because it's going to be important for the second segment, okay? Because y'all know I'm going to give something away. But real quick, I want y'all to listen up, and I want Kirk to tell y'all who he is, what it is he does with the Old Louisville Spring Fest, and we're going to get some details and some information, and we got some tea to give y'all on that.
All right, so this is the 8th year of Old Louisville Spring Fest. So Old Louisville Spring Fest is put on by the Tunerville Trolley Neighborhood Association, and we use the money that's raised from Spring Fest to help beautify and improve Old Louisville. But Spring Fest itself is a great celebration of everything that's unique about Old Louisville. So you have a lot of great handmade artists. We'll have about 80 different artists there with everything you can imagine, from paintings to pottery to woodcrafts to just all kinds of great things that are all handmade. Clothing is just it's all kinds of great stuff. And on top of that, one of the things that we've been known for years has been Kid Zone. So Cozair is one of our big sponsors, and we put up these giant inflatable bouncy houses, and from 12 to 5 the kids can play as long as they want.
They even got a thing where the kids do some type of racing. It's hilarious. The face painting too. They really be face painting, y'all too. Like,
yep.
It's an amazing little area for the kids to play in. So.
It is. We have some volunteers come down and do the face painting for the kids. We have tons of stuff that kids like. We'll have the snow cone machine there. We'll have Steel City Pops will be there, and then just ice cream vendors, and there's all kinds of fun stuff. And then there's great stuff for the adults too. This year is our first year of doing live music. So we'll have 5 different artists there that are doing live music, and then of course we're famous for our bourbon slushies, and so we have a slushie machine there. We make bourbon slushies, and Heaven Hill's been a big sponsor of ours for years, and so there'll be bourbon tasting, there'll be beer and wine and all kinds of stuff like that. But it's supposed to be a nice warm weekend, and something cool to enjoy is nice. And this year it's in Tunerville Trolley Park as it was last year. It used to be on First Street. The first few years it was going. But we've been working with the city for about 7 or 8 years to improve Tunerville Trolley Park. 5 years ago, it was a dangerous place to be. There was all kinds of things there that you didn't want your family to be a part of. And so we work with the city. There's a bunch of rusty kids play equipment. We got that all torn down. We had new equipment put in, and it looks beautiful. Trees have been planted, benches have been put in. There's now a dog park there. And so we decided where better to have Spring Fest than inside a rejuvenated inner city park that all the kids get to enjoy and the families get to enjoy. So that's where it's at.
Okay, so real quick, history facts, 'cause y'all know I love my history facts. I may mention, y'all know I ain't from here, so y'all know I don't never know half the area names. But I can tell you how to get somewhere by a landmark or at least one street. He was telling me the history behind the area's name. So real quick, can you tell the listeners about the name?
Yeah, so it's called Tunerville Trolley Park because there used to be a trolley that ran from downtown to that section of Old Louisville, back when it wasn't called Old Louisville because it was New Louisville back then. But that was taken out probably in the 40s or so. And so the neighborhood decided to keep that name. So Old Louisville is actually 13 different neighborhoods that all have the bigger name of Old Louisville. But our section, which is First Street, Brook, and Floyd, which run north-south, basically parallel I-65, and then basically it runs from Kentucky up to Hill Street, just south of U of L. So we actually have the largest neighborhood of Old Louisville, and it's the most diverse neighborhood in the city. So you have.
And you said that how many in Old Louisville? There's how many neighborhoods?
There's 13 neighborhood associations that make up
Wow.
Old Louisville. Some of them are really small. Some of them are one street. St. James is one street.
Right.
But there's large ones like ours that have hundreds of homes. Yeah.
Wow. So that's your history fact for the week, y'all, because I know I didn't know all of that. Okay, so pass me one thing quick. So,
Yeah.
I'm going to show you this poster, and we're going to talk about some of these sponsors. So, this event takes place this Saturday, May 18th from 10 to 7. Correct?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, 10 to 7. And as he said, it's going to be in Tunerville Park, which is off of the Oak and Brook Streets area. There's St. George. There's
St. Catherine.
St. Catherine.
Yeah, St. Catherine's a little bit further north. But yeah, it's basically Oak and Brook. And then we also have the music part is in Fort George, which is kind of kitty corner to the park. So they directly connect to each other. So we have it kind of in two areas. So Kids Zone is over in actually Tunerville Park. And the kind of beer garden and where Power 106 will be is also in...
Yeah, they don't put me at the beer garden.
next to the bourbon slushy machine. So...
Y'all better come on through. Matter of fact, first 10 people that hit my booth, I got your bourbon slushy on me. There you go. First 10 people come get it to me. I got your first bourbon slushy.
And they are excellent. People love
Yes. Okay, and some of these sponsors, I know I heard you say Heaven Hills, a big sponsor, because there's a big sponsor. We also got Magmar, local business, the St. James Court Art Festival. That's a local business, y'all. File City Beer, Triton Oak Towers. Is that Genscape?
Genscape, yep.
Yeah. This is great.
That's Michael Mawood and Mercier Associates, so it's our local realtor. And then we got Pizza Denisi, Old Louisville Hardwood Floors, and MHS. Those are some of our major sponsors. We also have a ton of minor sponsors, that help contribute. And so this is really, it takes a lot to put on one of these. I mean, we basically plan for a year because there's so many moving parts to it. And because we've always had it be a free event, it's something that doesn't cost anything to come to. The kids can come play for free. Certainly vendors are selling things, but you can just wander around and people like you guys are giving stuff away. And,
Absolutely.
we'll have tons of great food trucks there and that sort of thing. So a lot of festivals cost money to get in, or they charge you for every little thing. We've always worked with our sponsors to make this something that the whole community can enjoy, and you don't have to bring a wad of cash to have a great time.
Right. Okay, so real quick, how do they find you guys on social media? Because everybody's on social media, so how can they find you guys to keep up with you throughout the year, get information for the next year, vending, and those things and such?
Yeah, so we have Springfest has its own Facebook page, and if you like our page, you'll get copied on all of our updates. And we kind of go quiet right after the festival for a while, take a deep breath because it takes so much to put it together. But then starting, in January, we started hitting social media really hard. We're also talking about, there may become a fall festival soon. We've talked about, we do Springfest. Maybe there's something to happen in the fall. Old Louisville is
Y'all
one of
always
the...
get the tea on me in the ladies' room, y'all. I swear, I told y'all we getting exclusives because I didn't even know about that. You just told me.
Yeah, well, not
Look, we gonna campaign for this fall festival because we need more festivals. I'm just saying. In Louisville, we need more festivals and stuff for the families to do. Absolutely.
Yeah, we've thought about Old Louisville is supposed to be one of the most haunted neighborhoods in the country, and so why not do something around Halloween? And
Okay.
Fort George, which is where you'll be, actually has a couple of gravestones in it because there's actually the people who originally owned that property back in the 1800s, the Gray family, they're buried there. And so why not for for Halloween, why not celebrate a little bit of that uniqueness?
Okay, because only let's see, it's the St. James Art Festival,
Yeah,
and
that's
then Garvin Gate Blues.
Yep.
And that's it, right?
Yeah.
In October. So
Yeah.
I am here for it. I feel like I need to start a petition and a campaign. I don't know about the haunted cart. Like, y'all know I'm scary. Y'all know I have Final Destination phobias for real. And Hills Have Eyes phobias. Like, y'all can't take me nowhere because I'm always like, it happened in that movie and it's really about to happen. It's like, I freak out. So, I'm campaigning for this. But if people want to get involved, if they want to donate, sponsor, be a vendor, join a committee, how do they do that?
You know, you can reach out to us. We have a lot of this is, I mean, it's basically done by all volunteers. So, you know, we have a committee that helps us go get sponsors, helps us find volunteers to actually run the event. There's just so many moving parts to it, like getting the inflatables and all that. Last weekend we were in the park picking up all the litter and that kind of stuff. So, we always need people to help. And it doesn't have to be money. It can be an hour here, an hour and a half there, and it makes a huge difference. And all of the money, we're a 501c3, so we're a nonprofit. Every dollar that we earn from this is reinvested back into the community. And so we try to sponsor. We try to work with we're a sponsor of Garvin Gate, for example, to help bring music to Old Louisville, and we also sponsor the Shakespeare in the Park. Which costs a lot of money for the city to do. So, the money that's raised from this, I mean, the best way you can support it, of course, is to come to it. And because of our vendors that are there, see a lot of people, they feel good that, hey, I ought to come here again next year. And a lot of our vendors come every year. But this year is one of the biggest events we've had. We have close to 100 artists. This is the first year that everything's handmade. So in the past, we had a lot of vendors that, their business, they didn't make the stuff, they just bought it and sold it, and there's nothing wrong with that. But, we wanted to have something that really was unique and that people would see. Everything you're going to see in each person's booth is a one of a kind because it's not mass produced, it's made by their own hands. And I think that's exciting.
That's exciting.
When you can talk to the person who made it and they say, what was your thought behind this, and you can actually talk to the people. And I think that if you decide to buy that item, now you've got a story to tell about it. And that's something that's kind of fun.
That's cool. I'm excited about this. I've been talking about it to everybody since you were like, yes. I was like, we're going to Old Louisville.
We're excited to have you.
Yes, absolutely. And
so you'll be the
excited.
only radio station there.
See, look, I tell you all the time, Power 106 is making some moves, y'all. But we all about our community. So definitely thank you for coming on. Thank you for letting us be a part of this. We are definitely looking forward to it. Once again, y'all can follow them. I know on IG, Facebook is Old Louisville Spring Fest. No spaces, no weird letters, just Old Louisville Spring Fest. Definitely follow them if you are looking to volunteer, be a part of it, be a vendor, anything of that nature. Definitely reach out. This is all local folk doing something for the community. So, yeah, please get a part of this. Once again, it is May 18th. This Saturday is going to be a beautiful day. I've already checked the weather because y'all know I'm funny about the weather. The weather's going to be great, y'all. 10 to 7 p.m. Kids Zone is from 12 to 5. Totally free event. Doesn't cost you a dime to just come down and support. All handmade vendors. Almost, 100 vendors?
Close to 100 vendors. Yeah.
We've got close to 100 vendors going to be there. So I guarantee you're going to find something to buy, something to support. And if not, come down and eat. Get one of these bourbon slushies.
Got Father's Day coming up,
Boom, Father's Day gifts, y'all. And men like handmade stuff, y'all. So, ladies, I know y'all watching. I need y'all to come on out Saturday. Come on, check me out. It's my booth. I'm in booth 83. I will be off of the Fort George.
Yes.
Fort George area.
Yep.
I'm in booth 83. I need y'all to come see me because I got stuff I'm going to be giving away. So it's important that you watch this because I got a goodie bag I'm going to give away later on tonight. After segment 2. I got a goodie bag and some free tickets I'm giving away tonight. But on Saturday, I'm going to have free tickets to some events here in Louisville that I will be giving away Saturday also. And a whole bunch of goodies. So, please come on down. 10 to 7. The old Louisville Spring Fest, y'all. All right. So, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you, Kurt, for coming on
Thank
through.
you.
And if you see me in the streets, you got questions, I will be glad to answer or point you in the right direction. But take a pause. We're coming back with segment 2 in just a little bit.
Great. Thank you
Yes.
so much.
Okay. So give me these posters.
Yep.
Here, put these in the blue bag, please. Yes, sir. Okay, and I looked at that map.
Yeah, so